Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Salman Hatimi bin Harun and I'll be talking about theory of individual behavior and also the things that are related to it. Proceed with the video for today.
News article detected on food prices led inflation higher to 4.7% in August. The following are the inflation rates provided in the article, which talks about the goods and services offered in the country which has a higher rate of inflation. The main theory detected in the article is a theory of individual behavior. But what does it mean? Theory of individual behavior is the way people react to the changes in price of goods and services at different levels in an economy, which will affect the amount they spend and where they spend it. The main focus of the news article is price-led inflation. The key focuses in the article is that inflation mentioned in the article was due to price increases of foods and non-alcoholic drinks, mainly contributed by the increase in the subgroups of meat, which is 9.2%, followed by milk, cheese and eggs, which are 7.3%. The rate increases more than it has been before not long ago. Before proceeding, what is inflation? Inflation is the increase in the general price levels of goods and services in an economy and more than the money gained by the consumer or people. What are the causes? Some causes of inflation are as follows. Demand pull, which is surplus of demand than what industry can produce and give out. Cost push, the higher cost of producing the goods or providing the service. What is price-led inflation? It is when the price of products increases disproportionately from the increase in money gained by the people, which in return make money in hand worth less than it used to before. What are the effects? Some of the effects are as follows. Money in hand will worth less than it used to before. You are less capable of purchasing the same amount of things as before. Money in hand will be used on something else, which is also known as budget constraint. But wait, what is budget constraint? Budget constraint is the limitation set by the new price of things on consumers, which will change the amount of things they will be able to buy. It is also known as the budget line in the graph, which will be shown later. How to calculate? The formula to calculate the rate is as shown below. Next, we'll be looking at the graph. The following is how the graph will look like and all the elements that is included. The x and y axis of the graph would be used to map out the two substitutable goods. Budget constraint is the graph's region of money available that could be spent on. It is the triangle that is within the area after the budget line has been drawn on the graph. Budget line is the slope that tells the market rate of substitute between two goods. When the quantity of both good x and y increases at the same rate, the budget line would be shift to the right. This is what's called as the parallel shift of the budget line, which means there are no inflation that happens as there is no disproportionate increase in the price, and this also means the budget is also increased because of the increase of the triangle area within the region. If only one good that has the change in quantity that can be purchased, rotation of the budget line would happen. If price increases while the income stays the exact same, inflation happens as the money they own cannot keep up with the price increase. This is how the graph will look like if both goods increase in the quantity that can be purchased but at a different rate. Calculation of price and quantity in graph. For calculation, income of two goods are needed, and using the formula as follows. M equals to x px plus y py. X and y is the price of the goods. Px and py is the amount of goods. The sample calculation below is to get the market rate of substitution. Assume income is 1000 ringgit, good x equals to 20 ringgit, and good y is 25 ringgit. The formula is income over price of goods. Px would be 500 units and Py would be 400 units. Plot the budget line with the two quantity coordinates after the calculation, which are 500 and 400. Draw the budget line with the intercept at the quantity of x and y. To conclude, food price increases inflation rate mainly contributed by the increase in the subgroup of meat 9.2%, followed by milk, cheese and egg which are 7.3%. No change in income while increased price in goods as mentioned result in reduced real income and quantity of good able to be purchased. Increase in price would mean the reduction of quantity of goods that can be purchased. Budget line shifts to the left or rotate clockwise, reducing the budget constraint area. For self-reflection, after the increase of price of goods and non-alcoholic drinks, I need to prioritize to allocate my budget into those more as they are necessities in our life. Unlike the others, where some sacrifices can be made here and there, we need to know when and how to adapt to changes, unless we will be left behind to struggle. For Khair Khalifa is to be responsible in my expenditure after the price increase, as I need to rearrange my priorities of spending because the increase is on food and drinks which are necessary. Amanah is to be truthful and not try to cheat my way into being able to cut my costs here and there when it comes to my necessities. Retail is to be much more well-informed consumer of goods and services after the increase, as we need to know what are the details of what we are spending our money towards and so on to avoid regrets. Rahmatan lil Alamin is to ensure that we do not cause harm to anything like the environment and human beings, because Muslims need to take care of all these things when making decisions like purchasing goods.